Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve one example on polar curve. The example equation of the curve is r is equal to 4 into 1 minus sine theta. Now whenever we are drawing a curve, first point will be theory and the second point will be actual diagram. So there will be half and half mark reserved for both. For symmetry is the first point that we are going to discuss. Whenever we are talking about symmetry, there are 3 points which we are going to discuss. Symmetry about the initial line, that is the x-axis, symmetry about the pole, that is the origin, and symmetry about the line theta is equal to pi by 2, that is the y-axis. Other thing is we are going to decide the point of contact. First thing is pole and other points if there are any. And whatever point of contact we got, at that point we are going to find the tangents. Now to decide the symmetry about the initial line, that is x-axis, the process is to replace theta by minus theta, and if the equation remains unchanged, then the curve is symmetric to the initial line. If the equation of the curve changes, then the curve is not symmetric to the initial line. Now in this case, if I replace theta by minus theta, I have sine of minus theta, which will be minus sine theta. That's why this minus sign will become plus, and the equation of the curve is changing. That's why the curve is not symmetric to the initial line. Now to check the symmetry about the pole, the process is replacing r by minus r. If the equation remains same, then the curve is symmetric to pole. If the equation is changing, then the curve is not symmetric to the pole. Now in this case, if I replace r by minus r, the equation changes to minus r is equal to 4 into 1 minus sine theta. Therefore, the curve is not symmetric to the pole. Check the symmetry about the line theta is equal to pi by 2. There are two ways. One is replace r by minus r and theta by minus theta simultaneously. If the equation remains unchanged, then the curve is symmetric to the line theta equal to pi by 2. Other way is replace theta by pi minus theta. If the equation of curve remains unchanged, then the curve is symmetric to the line theta equal to. In this case, if I replace theta by pi minus theta, I have sine of pi minus theta, which is again sine of theta. Therefore, equation of the curve remains same, and that's why the curve is symmetric to the line theta is equal to pi by 2. Next thing is we are going to find the point of contact, whether the curve passes through pole, and what are the other points which I can find on the curve. So to find whether the curve passes through the pole or not, the process is try to find the value of theta for which r becomes 0. So in this case, if I put theta as pi by 2, I have sine of pi by 2, which is 1. So this 1 minus 1 will become 0. That's why r is becoming 0. So I am getting one value of theta for which r becomes 0. Therefore, the curve passes through the pole. Other way I can also check that if I put theta as 5 pi by 2 also, I am getting r as 0. If I put theta as 9 pi by 2 also, I am again getting r as 0. So we have various points theta for which we have r as 0. Now to get the equation of tangent at the pole, whatever values of theta we chose, theta is equal to that point is the equation of tangent. In this case, I chose theta as pi by 2. So theta is equal to pi by 2. That is the equation of a tangent. Other equation of tangent will be theta is equal to 5 pi by 2, and similarly there will be some other points. Now to find other points on the curve, basically will be fixing the values on x and y axis. You can choose any other points that you like. So in this case I am choosing theta as 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2. It is not necessary to take these points only. You can choose whatever you like. So corresponding to theta equal to 0, if I put theta as 0 over here, r is 4. So that point I have written over here. Secondly, if I put theta as pi by 2, I will get r as 0. And similarly I have quoted some other points. After that, whatever points we have, we are going to find tangents at those points of contact. We are already done with the tangent at pole, so we are going to discuss tangents at some other points. So for that we have a formula. Tan phi is equal to r d theta by dr, where phi is the angle between the radius vector and tangent to the vector, to the curve at that particular point. So we have this formula. I know the value of dr by d theta, which is minus 4 cos theta, by using the equation of curve. Take inverse of this equation, so that I will have d theta by dr is minus 1 upon 4 cos theta. Put this value in the equation of tan phi. I got something like this, which can be simplified further in order to get phi as equal to theta by 2 plus 3 pi by 4. Now we have a value of phi as this, where phi is the angle between radius vector and the tangent vector. Now, in particularly, if I put theta is equal to minus pi by 2 in the equation of phi, I have phi as equal to pi by 2. That is, angle between the radius vector and the tangent is pi by 2. That is, tangent is perpendicular to the radius vector. Tangent is perpendicular to the radius vector, but at which point theta is equal to pi by 2, minus pi by 2. Now, in order to decide the point, theta is pi by 2, minus pi by 2, that we know. Put the value over here. So, value of r will be plus 8. Over here I will put sign of minus pi by 2, and that will be, this value will become plus then minus. And finally r will be equal to 8. Theta is equal to minus pi by 2. So this is r comma theta. So this is the point where the tangent is perpendicular to the radius vector. So basically I am going to focus on the points where the tangent is perpendicular to the radius vector, or the tangent is coincident with the radius vector. So in this case I got a point where tangent is perpendicular to the radius vector. You can check for other points also. I am just going to discuss this one. Apart from this, I know that the value of sine theta, it always lies between minus 1 and plus 1. So the maximum value of r that I can have is 8. Therefore, modulus of r is less than equal to 8. It implies that the curve lies within the circle of radius 8. So while drawing the curve, I have the initial line, which was this. This is the line theta is equal to pi by 2, and this is the pole. The curve is passing through pole, so this point will be there. Second point I have is 8 and minus pi by 2, which is here. In other words, you can write it as 3 pi by 2 if it is counted anti-clockwise. Apart from this, I have two more points. One is 4 and 0, and other is 4 and pi. So using these points, I know that at this point I have tangent perpendicular to the radius vector. So that tangent can be drawn. Check some other points and you have curve like this. A curve is something like this. Thank you.